Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Get Acquainted WordPress plugin installation video. So I am going to walk you through just a basic installation. I already have it installed on here, but let's pretend like I don't. All right, so if you don't have it on your WordPress site yet, you would go to Plugins. We would click Add New, Upload, browse the computer, find it, we would select it, and then we would click Install Now. After that, we would click Activate. If you don't want to activate it there, you can go back to the main plugin page, and where this one says Deactivate and Edit, it would actually say Activated if it wasn't already activated. So you would just click that, and it would activate. All right, so now we want to head to Appearance, Get Acquainted. Now, I've already set these two up just a little bit, but if you have not set up anything, you would just click Add New, and then you'd get in here. You'd create a profile name. So let's call this Test 2. All right. And then for images that you're going to use on this plugin, you're just going to link to them. So instead of trying to upload them to the plugin, there were some continuity problems with the media that WordPress uses, because if people don't update their WordPress, then their pictures won't show up. So that's why we chose to just link to the pictures instead of having them embedded in here. All right, so in a new window, I'm going to open Media. And then you can see I already have uploaded a bunch of pictures and such, but if you click Edit after you were to upload your pictures, you can get the file URL, and that's what you're going to need. So let's copy that. And let's get back to Get Acquainted. So let's set profile image. We click that. Let's drop that link in there to that image. Click OK. Bam. There it is right there. So editor for space number 2. That's a little header where you could put your name or your business name or your blog name or whatever you would like in there. All right, in space number 3, you could type a little about yourself or your business. So this is what I really designed this plugin for, is to convey information to site visitors that I want front and center. I think as web site owners and people who have dug into the web really, really well, we take for granted that everybody that visits the site is going to understand how to navigate it. And I have been doing excessive research on site navigation over the last year, and you would be very surprised how many people can't navigate a site properly, not the way we intend them to. So this is what drove me to create this, because it brings forth who am I? What am I doing? Or what is my business doing? How can you connect with me? How can you subscribe easily to my podcast or blog? And that's what I tried to convey in this plugin. So after you've typed some stuff about yourself, let's double and triple this up just so we have some text in here. All right. So next we're going to have another header area for our area where we will allow people to find out where we're at, connect with us, email us, what have you. So I would put something like connect with me. I'll put something like that there. Now, underneath that field, you'll see where it says add row. Now, here is what you can do. use images and text, or you could use images only. So let's do images and text. Let's try that first. And that's going to give us this little menu here where we need 25 by 25 pixel images for the use of, like a visual representation of, hey, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube, what have you. So let's go back to our media. And let me just grab this YouTube one real quick. I'm going to just click edit. And I want to just get the URL. All right, let's navigate back here. I'm going to set the URL. Paste that YouTube right in there. Bam, there she shows up right there. So I'm going to say something like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Something like that. And then let me highlight that and insert a link on there. So let's just put youtube.com. We're going to open that in a new tab. All right. So we have our link for our YouTube. Let's go down and save and let's see what this is starting to shape up like. Oh, and when we want to display this on the outer pages, we're going to go to widgets. And then I already have it in my main sidebar. But if you didn't, you drag it from available widgets into there, obviously. And then you can select which profile you want to display. I want to display test 2. Then I'm going to save that. Now we'll go out to the front page. We're going to refresh. And there we go. This is what we have so far. So I could shorten this up if I just want it to be one line. I can just shorten that up. I can also change the font size, and that's going to be in the advanced video. But as you see, we have our image, we have our text, we have our name or business name or blog name. We have some text about us. We're talking about allowing people to connect with us in other places. So we have the YouTube. We have some text after that. I could shorten that up, or I can change the font, like I said. But we're not going to worry about that right now. This is just a basic installation video. Let's get back to Get Acquainted. And we were doing test 2, so let's get back into there. All right, so we've done it that way. Or we could do it where it's just an image, and that image will link away from, it would take the place of having the text link. It would just be the image itself. And you could put a row of them and they would just run horizontally underneath the connect with me. They would just run horizontally in here, and they start centered. They start out in the center and they work their way out along your sidebar. I did this so if you had more than one row, that it would look a little neater than a line to the left or a line to the right. You can change the alignment of the images, and then that will also be in the more advanced video number 2. All right, so let's finish this up. Let's go to the drop down box area that we're going to make. And here we'll put subscribe to my blog. Put that in there. We're going to add row. And right here, we're going to put text. So it would be my blog, whatever your blog is or whatever. And then we'd put the URL of your blog subscription, whatever that may be. I don't know. And then let's save. I'm just making stuff up here for just a test. And then there we go. We have the drop down box, and if somebody clicked on that, it would take them right to the subscription portion of your blog, whatever that is, wherever your link is for that. And if we didn't want that drop down box, if we want to convey that in our images up here, we can just delete that row. And then we can highlight this box, which is the show the HTML, select and delete. And let's save. And let's come back, refresh. And boom, it's gone. So all of these can be displayed. They can be deleted. The only mandatory thing is your image, obviously, up here. So we want to get acquainted with our site visitors. And that's just the basic installation. In the next video, in video number 2, I'm going to show you some hacks on the CSS styles for the profile widget. So down in here, we're going to dig in, and it's going to be way easier than you think. If you're a little intimidated by seeing code out like that, don't worry one bit, because it's super simple, and we can get in there and we can manipulate all kinds of stuff, from font size to the padding around our image and font style, all kinds of stuff. All right. So I thank you guys for watching this little video, and I hope this helped you get acquainted, the WordPress plugin installed. If you have any more questions or something else you want me to cover that's not covered in any of the videos, please contact me on the contact form on newmediathemes.com. However, just make sure that it's not already covered in one of the videos. Thank you.